Hey, welcome to Dow Stock Talk, where I talk about topics relating to investing and finance, but more specifically, the stock market. In this video, I'll be going over my Vinovest one-year portfolio. If you're not sure what Vinovest is, it's a investing platform that allows you to invest in physical wine. Before we get started, make sure you smash the like button because it helps the YouTube algorithm. It helps YouTube know that it's quality content and help my videos reach a broader audience. Now, I will let you know Vinovest is a platform that allows you to invest in physical wine. I'm not going to do an overall review because I already did it. If you would like to see a detailed review video, make sure you check my suggested video. But in this particular video, I'm going to be going over my one-year return for my Vinovest portfolio. And I also wanted to let you guys know they added a new feature called, they have a trading account as well where you can buy and sell wine online. And don't worry guys, I'll go over both of them. I'll go over the one I had from a year ago. Well, you might as well say it was a year because I believe I purchased it August 31st, 2021. And the day of recording this video would be like August 14, 2022. It's pretty much going to be about a year. Not much is going to change in a matter of those 2 weeks. But anyway, let's start with my account before. Now, as I'm going to scroll down, as you can see, my current balance is $1,420.66. But guys, don't pay attention to that. Pay attention to this one, because that is including the trading one and the regular wine portfolio. So as you can see, I'm just letting you guys know now that the estimated value of my wine collection is $878.40. As we can see, I told you I had it for about a year. It is down 11%. So let's click on that and see more details. Alright, so once we click on it, you can see I had a case of 6 bottles, $878.40. As you can see, they have it where they can show you the value for one week, 1 month, 6 months, 1 year, and pretty much all together. Now, I don't know, usually they have the percentage of what would be for 1 week, 1 month, 6 months, but I see that they no longer do that. I'm not exactly sure, but don't worry you guys, I'm going to send them an email and ask them why not. And ask them could they kind of put that up there. It may be because it's considered more of a long-term investment and they don't want people to focus on the short term. But I would still like them to at least do it for 6 months and 1 year. And keep this in mind, guys. I believe as far as wine type of investment, initially the goal was to, I believe, at least hold it for 10 years. So it's definitely, you have to, when you're looking at these investing in wine, it's definitely a long-term play. So the short term, I would not particularly look at wine as a short-term investment. They do have the trading part where you can buy and sell wines. I personally would not recommend it unless you know a lot about wines. But they do have that particular option. But let's just just for kicks and giggles. So it looks like from 1 week, it went from $866.82 to about $877.90. So it's up within the week. If we look at the month, it looks like it went from $857.40 to about $877.90. So it looks like it went up for the month. In 6 months, we went from $953.56 all the way down to $874.83. Now, if we look at 1 year, we went from the account value went from $970.16 all the way down to $869.76. And if we look at all time, they're pretty much about the same because I told you I only had it for 1 particular year. If you guys have any questions or comments that you have, make sure you drop it in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer it. Now, I do want to actually let you know that the things I like to pay attention to is the estimated return as far as the dollar amount. So for 2022 year to date, the wine that I had, matter of fact, let me go over the specific wine that I end up having in my particular collection so you guys can see. uh, the total cost basis was $897.28. The estimated total position now is $797.76, and I have $80.62 of cash. So that's when they say account balance. This is what they're basing it off of. As they're counting the $80 in cash as well. Now, as you can see, I told you before, I'm down 11%. And one case of six, $797.78. But like I said, you can end up clicking on this and you can see the bottle much clearer. And they just have a way where you can look a timeline, you can see the increase and decrease of the wine over a point in time. And as you can see, I just own this one particular one. If you want to see more details, you're holding one case of six, estimated cost basis $897.28, and right now it's the estimated value is $797.78. Average hold time 15 to 20 years. So keep in mind, guys, that this is meant for long term, so don't focus on short term. That could be why that they don't show the short term returns, because people may get misled or something like that. So 10% down in 1 year when you're planning on holding it to 15, 20 years is definitely not that big of a deal. Just to kind of let you guys end up knowing about that. So that's some key information that you can look in. And by the way, it's stored in the Ukraine, so 100%. So I only have one case of six. Now I want to kind of let you guys know that I believe the minimum investment up to date was $1,000. Now since they added the trading component, it definitely may be cheaper now. You may just need to have enough to buy and sell the bottles, which probably be like 150 or 160. But don't worry, guys, I will definitely ask them about that. So let me go back to overview, and my investment plan is aggressive. Now I will let you guys know that the expense ratio for $1,000 investment was about 2.85%. So that could be, on a little of the high side, but you have to also remember that they're storing the wine for you. I mean, if you want this to have the physical wine, you can sell it and they can end up shipping it to you. So taking the consideration that they're kind of holding the wine for you and they have insurance for the wine against you, maybe it's not that bad after all, versus you holding it yourself and you have to it's the bottle accidentally break or the temperature's off or anything like that. So it may not be all that bad of a deal. But let's look at the estimated return as far as dollar amount. So for 2022 year to date, the case of wine decreased by $76.56, and it wants you consider fees, which was $15.84. The total estimated value for that loss for year to date would be $92.40. So you got to keep in mind, guys, I believe the initial investment was I think it was like $872, and for the total year I'm down $92.40. So I would say that is a significant amount, but keep in mind it's a much longer time frame that we're looking at. Now, but I do want to keep in mind of the particular fees, $15, give or take. But these fees, as you can see over time, all time, as far as estimated appreciation, is $99.50. With the fees, all time is $22.09. So all time, the estimated value is down $121.59. Now, from an investor perspective, the amount as far as the appreciation I'm not necessarily concerned about that because that's more long term. But you do have to be concerned of the fees, because these fees, remember, is 2.85% annually, regardless if the wine goes up or down. So if you're holding it for 10 years, you got to think about it. Let's just say it was either 2%. So 2% each year over 10 years, you would have 20% that you would have paid in fees over a longer period of time. Of course, it would be of the value, the dollar value that you had of the account at that particular time. But I just want to kind of let you guys know, and to me, from an investor perspective, with the fees, we have to really consider what how great the returns will be, but only time will tell. But these fees is getting a little bit on the higher side, and you really want to consider, hey, is there another way where I can invest in wine and not have to pay as much in fees? But like I said, guys, I'm just giving you a general overview of my experience and my returns. And by the way, if you guys are interested in this particular platform, make sure you check out my affiliate link where you can sign up. Now let's go to, since I covered all the information that I did for my regular portfolio, I'm going to switch to the trading one. So by the way, before I switch to the trading one, let me show you the documents that matter of fact, before that, let me go to transaction so I can show you guys each month of the fees. $1 here, $1 there. So the fees could be considered a little high. I would like it, by the way, if they could get the fees to maybe under 2%. I think that would be nice. But the day I bought it, guys, I deposited $1,000 on August 18th, 2021, and of August 31st, 2021, I bought the bottle for a case of 6 for $897.29. Now, guys, let's go to the document so you can see what type of statement that they send you each particular month. And the name, of course, the estimated value, the and your unrealized gains. So they send that every month and they document the fees. One thing I can say about it that they're very transparent when it comes to the fee. So they're not trying to hide anything. Now let's go to overview again, and now we're going to jump into the trade account. And by the way, I just did the trading account just for giggles, and so you guys can see how the trading account will work. It allows you to buy and sell wine on demand. So let's hear it right now. This is part of their beta version. Let me click on that. 100% control, you can buy and sell. So let's click on that. So this is what their trading account looks like. They do one bottle and you can buy and sell. So you can buy and sell. It's pretty straightforward. You can just click on it here, and then you can hit buy. The way they have the animation is actually kind of pretty cool. Like that, you can check the price of for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. And by the way, I'm definitely going to ask them. You would think they would have the percentage showing of how much for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year, especially since this is a trading account. Don't worry, guys. I'm definitely going to ask them about that. But what you would just end up doing is buy. That's the last traded. So you can see the last traded price before you buy it. You can see the highest that people are asking for, the lowest people are asking for, and the highest bid. So keep that in mind. But all you would have to do for your bid was just, hit review, place your order. It shows the bottle amount 135, and the fees for it was 2.5, was $3.38. So I believe you may have to pay the fee to buy when you buy and when you sell. That's a good question, and to probably ask them. I'll probably definitely let you know going forward. But let's go back. Let's go back again to, let me exit out of this one. So let's go back to my account. My trading account is actually down $9.87. Let's click on that. Now to see my which wine that I have in my account, I'll go to portfolio. And remember, this is for my trading account. I have no clue how to pronounce it, but oh, as of now, it looked like it might have changed slightly. So it's down 10%. It was $69.14 a bottle. So let's click on that and see if they can give us more information. Yep. So I can easily buy and sell. The last trade-in price was $73. And you also have to keep in mind, $473 of that is just cash. Ironically, I kind of found that interesting where it's very easy to add money, but as far as withdrawing money, it seems to be very difficult. I actually have to call them to find out how you withdraw that money, but it's very easy to add money. That's kind of interesting. But anyway, so as you can see, the price that it started off $78 all the way to $70.85. Now trading this thing is, like I said, I have no particular clue, but I just wanted to use it for the video, and perhaps maybe that I should even buy one for, you know what, just for you, I'm going to actually buy one, and I'll probably sell it immediately a short time after. But let's go to marketplace again, and we can see the different bottles. For video purposes, I'm definitely probably going to pick an inexpensive one. Okay, the last traded price was $73. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place a bid for 77. You hit review, place the order. For the fees, it'll show you what your fees will be. Buy now. And as you can see, the trading cash went down from $394.14 because I just ended up buying this one. Now let me go back. I kind of did this while I'm recording the video. So as far as how everything looks, I don't think it processed yet. But so right now it's probably going to be pending, and then once some time go, it'll probably process. So I probably have to wait a little while before it would actually show up, because right now it's just showing up for one. But let's look at my activity, and right now it says open, right? So it's just an order right now. I just submitted an order. So once it goes to that particular price or something like that, then I'll have that one as well. And you can cancel it too. I didn't know that. So let's cancel it and see. Yeah, so I canceled the order. And now my cash amount should go back to where it was before. Yep, cash amount went to what it was before. Hey, you learned something new all the particular time. Now, I believe, like I said, I covered everything. If you have any questions or anything, make sure you drop it below. And if you guys would like to see weekly updates, even though it's for a 15 to 20 year investment, if you guys would like to see weekly updates or monthly updates, make sure you let me know, and I'll crank out those videos for you.